baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you don't make it with temperature days. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make I look pity. You won't make us sing me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bain slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you got to fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Grizzlies. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Right now for the Grizzlies, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Tillman in at the center position. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. You have to remember, we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now Morant on the take, and then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
McConnell passes to Turner. Back to McConnell. That one is off. Morant with a defensive effort. Shoots over Turner. Morant, no good. And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
A good look from Turner. Indiana again missing.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Knocks it loose. And now the Grizzlies on the run. He goes up, and then Morant with the dunk.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bain. Outside for McConnell. Nifty move.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility. Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Nembhard. Smith against Jackson. Outside for McConnell. Will it go? And he lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. McConnell. That one off the back iron and out.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. Tillman misses. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. McConnell outside. Up top, Turner. Pass to Hield. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Hield showing his quick release.
Memphis leading. And then Morant with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Here's Turner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Bane with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Morant with the slam!
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Here's Hield. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Turner, a screen on Brooks. The drive by Hield. Over to the left wing. Smith with a screen on Bane. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Morant gets it to go.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Payne. Brooks from outside. Offensive board. Tillman. The shot from the low post is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Brooks against Hield. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to McConnell. From downtown.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
From deep, Morant drops in the three. Morant's got 19 points.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Smith outside. Hield on the wing. Picked by Smith. Hield with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis? Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Hield. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's McConnell. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Money from 17 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Indiana calls timeout.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Tillman, and it's Conchar in for Brooks. Here's Nembhard. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Jackson. It's Dorte on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Nembhard. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Oh, stolen by Morant. Releases from 15. The rebound by Brissett.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Jackson with a screen on Bain. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brissett. Clock at 4. Nembhard buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Duarte. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Morant.
Yes. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Nembhard, hounded by Morant. Pass to Brissett. Oh, it's stolen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Number 5, Memphis.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Your Grizzlies youth dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard.
For Grizzlies youth dance team, what a song.
Here are the Pacers now. They trail by 18. Pass to Mathurin. Driving in. Unloads. Jackson can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Morant. Morant with the flare!
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Duarte, hounded by Morant. Here's Brissett. He drops it from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the basket by Aldama.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Indiana has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Mathurin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's Neesmith with the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Now here's Bane. Not a lot of room. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Nesmith following the bucket by the Grizzlies. The shot by Duarte, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Aldama. The baseline J is off the mark.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Inside, here's Duarte. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Brissett. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
John Morant. 2 shots.
First one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Conchar. And Morant drops them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Duarte, defended by Jones. Here's Matherin. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
11 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Duarte. Jackson left side. Just 3 on the clock. And that one drops.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like how Hield meets the defense with energy inside, pushing his shot through the foul and getting it in the air.
For Indiana, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Hield hits them both. And the Grizzlies shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. From deep, Morant nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 36 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
McConnell outside. Gets an open look and hits it. McConnell's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, the Pacers shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Hield. Takes a 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Brooks against Hield, and it's Brooks missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner. They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Turner. Floats one. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Turner, a screen on Morant. From 9 feet, that one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Oh, stolen by Turner. McConnell outside. Up top, Turner. Pass to Hield. From 12 feet. Brooks with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Jones. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
McConnell outside. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Brooks banked it in off the glass. Brooks has gotten his second bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Williams, and it's Conchar in for Morant. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Smith passes to Turner, and here's McConnell. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Looking now at some numbers for T.J. McConnell.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's McConnell. He has 6. Out to Hield. The 3 is up. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Clark. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Hield against Brooks. Hield passes to Turner. Now McConnell. Turner, a screen on Jones. Here's McConnell. And here's Turner from the arc. That shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Up top, Turner. Pass to Smith. Blocked! And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Jaren Jackson is checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Brooks. McConnell outside. Smith with a screen on Jones. Nembhard. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jackson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Jackson's got 8.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Turner. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Here's Jones driving inside. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Timeout called. The Pacers. He's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for McConnell. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Pacers in 5th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Indiana's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Grizzlies on D. Here's Nembhard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Smith.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Jones. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Pacers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Turner. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Duarte. To the left side wing. Here's Nembhard. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Jackson down low. He's against Smith. Another shot. Jackson can't get it to go. Well, the Pacers shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's Nembhard. He's got 9. Pass to Turner. Smith with it. Out to the right wing. There's Nesmith with the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Down low. Here's Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out. And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Here's Indiana. Here's Nembhard. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Jones. Drains the triple. Jones has got 14.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Up top, Jackson. To the paint. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Jones. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
That's good from Jones. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Nembhard, good.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Jones. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Jackson outside. Pass to Duarte. Over Bane. The shot by Duarte, no good. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Indiana. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Checking out Indiana, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Pass to Duarte. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Duarte's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Jones. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Duarte. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 14. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tillman. He takes it in. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And the Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Inside. From the paint. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
It's that time of game, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Lakers.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Tillman, and Williams is subbed in for Conchar. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. Here's Jones. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Jones has got 23 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
1:07 left in the second period. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard. At the line for one,
one shot.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Pass to Matherin. Here's Nembhard from deep. Jones with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Well, the Pacers shooting about 48% so far in the second. And there's the screen. It's Duarte on the wing. No good on the triple. Memphis has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Bain into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Nembhard. He's got 15. Duarte's shot is good.
The assist, Andrew Nembhard.
The Grizzlies shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Yep, count it. Jones has got 25 points in the game. Well, Indiana shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Nembhard, defended by Jones. And it's in there. He's got 17.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Jackson, the rebound by Jackson. Here's Matherin. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to give some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It was a big first half for Ja Morant, and we've come to expect this. And if you were off to a hot start like he is, how do you maintain that momentum through halftime?
Well, you got to keep that focus, but lots of guys also have important halftime rituals. If I was there, I'd be cooking, eating 3 sandwiches during the half.
You can't be serious. You really didn't do that.
You'll never know.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Indiana Pacers.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
McConnell with it. Up top, Turner. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Hield. Deflected. They retain possession. For 3, Smith. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Over Turner. Here's Payne. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. There's a screen by Turner. Indiana again missing. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by Memphis, McConnell passes to Hield. Over to the wing. For 3, Smith. Can they get it? Turner, no good. The Grizzlies have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for Memphis.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's McConnell. He's got 6. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Hield's got 14 points.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's McConnell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Turner. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for Memphis, Xavier Tillman. At the line for 2,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Conchar in for Desmond Bane. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith's checked in. So he gets them both. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Here's Brooks from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Brooks has got 8.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Outside for McConnell. To the inside, Smith. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Morant drives. He is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's McConnell. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Smith. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding the open man.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Neesmith. Inside, out to Hield. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 17.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. This group of 4s and 5s have been unreal of late. The best shooting percentages for the bigs over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Brandon Clark.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Pass to Neesmith. Plenty of space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Neesmith's gotten his first points of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout. Who wants a piece of it? On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
Aldama's checked in for Tillman. The Pacers making a switch here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Indiana on offense. McConnell outside. Here's Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner, and it's Duarte in for McConnell. Here's Duarte. He's got 10. Pass to Mathurin. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Nesmith. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing. Stolen by Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got 8.
Plays like that, so easy for him. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Brissett's checked in for Indiana. Here's Morant. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mathurin. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Duarte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Here's Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 7 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Nesmith's shot is off.
God is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here's Clark. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Duarte, hounded by Morant. Here's Jackson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Duarte. 12 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. And so Jackson nails both of them. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Jones drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 27.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And for Indiana, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Duarte, 3-pointer. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Jackson with it. Out to the wing. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Duarte for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 6. 1:57 left in the third quarter. To the paint. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Jones. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Duarte's shot is good. And the Grizzlies shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Duarte. The shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. Here's Clark. Mathurin with a rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
35 seconds left in the third. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nesmith. Here's Duarte. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Jones in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 31 points.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. O'Shea Brissett out there with Jackson. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
First one falls for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Hield's checked in. That one misses. Indiana shooting at about 44% so far. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Knocks it down from distance.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Jackson finds Hield. The ball's knocked loose. And here is Williams. The crossover. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Here's Brissett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here's Chandler. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Hield against Bain. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Hield. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
Bataze's checked in for Jackson. Hield hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Bain. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation
is. Here's Aldama. Here's Williams. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the basket by Taylor.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Hield. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hield's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the floor.
It's good.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Hield against Bain. Blocked! Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Brissett. No good on the three. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pacers with a rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And a two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. There's a screen. Pass to Nembhard. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team. Dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time. I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Hield against Bain. From the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Timeout called. Memphis.
Your Grizzlies, you know. Your Grizzlies, you know.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Wing shot on the way. A nice shot by Chandler. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now McConnell. Here's Nembhard. And he drives in. Back to McConnell. It's deflected. They recover it. He blocks it again. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now here's McConnell. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Tillman, and it's Memphis with another. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Shot from the wing, and another basket for Memphis.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
For Indiana, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Batase. Fade away. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got assist number 7 tonight. And the Grizzlies call time here.
All right, the first ladies of the ball are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Neesmith comes in for Taylor, and it's Duarte in for Nembhard. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Chandler. Tillman in the post. Working on Batase. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. McConnell with it. Pass to Duarte. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. And another miss by Memphis.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Batase with a screen. Clock at 6. McConnell. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Batase's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Chandler. He's marked by McConnell. And it's Chandler missing. Indiana's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's McConnell. Batase with a screen. Picked it out of midair. Here's Aldama. He's marked by McConnell from 18 feet away. The shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Aldama. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Santi Aldama. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, BA, first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Offensive rebound. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Brissett's got 4 rebounds now.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Fires top of the key. Yep, that one's good. Jones has got 33. Well, Indiana shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. Pass to Batase. Back to McConnell. Got a hand on it. Now Bain. From deep three-point range. Sinks the tray. He's got 9 points now in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The Pacers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Inside. Here's Nesmith. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Shot on the wing. Jones misses. Indiana's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. McConnell outside. There's Nesmith with a 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Bain. And that one hits the back iron. So it's the Pacers now. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nesmith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Memphis calls timeout. They're up by 32. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
It's that time of day tonight. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Racers.
He's checked in for Indiana. Here's Jones. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. There's Nesmith with a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Clark, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
All sorts of time. Clark grabs the board.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Now here's McConnell. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.